the LG V20 user here, and today I'm doing a video about a new phone that's coming to Cricket Wireless. So the phone that's coming to Cricket Wireless is the ZTE Blade X2 Max. So I'm on phone.com here, we're reading as an article here. So this is, I'm guessing that's what the phone's gonna look like. That so this picture came from Android Authority, as you guys can see right there on the bottom of the picture there. So I don't know if this is the Blade X Max from last year or if this is the Blade X2 Max. I'm not really sure about that. So let's take out this phone. And yeah, so obviously, as you guys can probably tell, the Blade X2 Max will be the update from the Blade X Max from last year. So we'll see if it has any slightly improvements over it. So let's check this out. So it says the Blade V9 is not the only smartphone ZTE plans to introduce in the United States this spring, but it might be one of the few high-tier devices coming from the Chinese handset maker. It appears that a mid-range Android phone that goes by the name of ZTE Blade X2 Max will be available in the US via Cricket Wireless, though details about release date and pricing remains a mystery. Okay? So we don't know anything about release date or pricing at this time, so but it's gonna be affordable, so do keep that in mind. It's gonna be affordable. It's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be like, $1,000 fucking dollars, be like, less than 200. So that's good. So in fact, aside from a picture of the device that was obtained by Android Authority, no other information about the smartphone was made public. However, we expect this one to be a mid-range phone since it's the sequel to the Blade X Max, which made it to the market last year. The Blade X Max is a phablet that boasts a huge 6-inch display with 1480 resolution and a not-so-powerful Snapdragon 450 processor, paired with either 2 or 3 GB of RAM. ZTE Blade X2 Max could pack similar specs inside, although we expect some slight improvements to the chipset. Price-wise, ZTE smartphone should cost less than $200, but we will have to wait for Cricket Wireless to actually announce it. So, yeah, it's pretty much details about this phone are it's a giant mystery. They don't give us any specs about the phone. They don't give us any pricing details, release dates, or nothing like that. Because obviously Cricket hasn't even announced this phone yet. This phone has just been getting tossed out there. This is gonna be a budget phone, as you guys can probably tell, because the Blade line from ZTE is the Blade X line, I guess you want to say, is a budget line from ZTE or whatever. So this is gonna be the Blade X2 Max. So that's pretty interesting there. Now I don't know if this is the actual device of the Blade X2 Max or if this is the Blade X Max. I'm really not sure, because all it shows is the front of the phone. I'm not really sure. We'll have to wait for Cricket Wireless to announce this thing and see what we get with this phone here. I think it's gonna have similar specs to the last year's Blade X Max. I think it will have 6-inch display. I think it'll have 32 GB of storage. I'm hoping 3 GB of RAM on this time around. I'm hoping 3 GB of RAM. I'm either gonna say Android 7.1 Nougat or Android 8.0 Oreo. I'm hoping the Oreo will come out the box on this. It will have a fingerprint sensor. I'm pretty sure it will. It's obviously gonna have a rear-facing camera and a front-facing camera. Megapixels, I have no idea. I'm gonna say 13 and 5. I'm gonna say 13 megapixel rear, 5 megapixel front camera. I'm gonna say that. So, if you guys remember the specs on the Blade X Max from last year, I do think that this phone will have similar specs to that. Maybe just a slight bump in some areas, but I do think that this phone will have similar specs to the Blade X Max. So if you guys know what the specs to the Blade X Max are, you guys will probably get the same thing in this phone right here. But they don't give us anything about specs or nothing like that. So specs is a mystery, battery is a mystery. Hopefully it will have Type-C. Hopefully it will have Type-C charging on this thing. You know, on the front of it, looks very nice on the front, obviously, but I don't know if this is the Blade X2 Max or if this is the Blade X Max from last year. I don't know. So what do you guys think that the specs on this phone is going to be? Do you guys think it's going to have similar specs to the Blade X Max, or do you guys think it's going to be slight improvements? Because I know some of you guys are going to want Android Oreo on this thing, 3 gigabytes of RAM, and all that stuff. It's going to have a Full HD display. It's going to have that, most definitely it's going to have Full HD display. 6 inches, I'm pretty sure. The processor, I have no idea. It says last year's Blade X Max had a Snapdragon 450 processor. I thought it had a Snapdragon 430 in it last year. I thought it had a Snapdragon 430 in it. Let's see if we can go find the Blade X Max. Let's see if it gives us any quick specs. See right there, this is the Blade X Max from last year. And as you guys saw, let me go back over. You guys will see Qualcomm Snapdragon 435 octa-core 1.4 gigahertz. So last year's Blade X Max had Snapdragon 435. So it says the Blade X Max is a phallic that boasts a huge 6-inch display with 4K 1080p resolution and not so powerful Snapdragon 450. Paired with either 2 or 3 gigabytes of RAM. Like where the hell to get the Blade X Max only had 2 gigabytes of RAM. So I don't know where they're getting the 3 from. I don't know where they're getting the fucking Snapdragon 450 from. So that's what the Snapdragon 450 is. If you guys want to check on that, if you guys want to check it out, just hover over this and you guys will be rated to that article right there from June 28, 2017. So the Blade X Max last year had Snapdragon 435. I don't know where the hell they got Snapdragon 450. The processor of this thing, I have no idea what processor it's going to have in here. It could have a Snapdragon 435. I have no idea what the specs are on this phone. I do think that some of the specs on the Blade X2 Max will be the same on the. I think that some of the specs on the Blade X Max will be the same on the Blade X2 Max. I think some of the specs will be the same between the two phones, but I do think the phone will have slightly improvements in some areas of the Blade X Max. But we will have to wait and see when Cricket Wireless announces this phone. We will have to wait and see what specs we get. We have to wait and see when this thing gets released, the pricing, and all that. All that is a mystery. So, what do you guys think that this phone's going to have? Do you guys think it's going to have the same specs as the Blade X Max from last year? Do you guys think it's going to have slightly better specs? Are you guys interested in this phone? Are you guys want to pick this phone up? You guys, you guys have the Blade X Max from last year. Do you guys like the phone? Do you guys don't like it? What do you guys get this phone if you guys got the Blade X Max? I mean, the phone looks nice on the front. I do think it's going to have a fingerprint sensor. So hoping to have Android Oreo. Hopefully it will. Type-C charging. I think the Blade X Max had Type-C charging too. I think. So if you guys want to get specs on the Blade X Max, just click right here on the blue thing, and you guys will get specs on it. So it has fingerprint, LTE. It doesn't have NFC. This is from last year's Blade X Max. Obviously, this is the specs from the last year, as you guys can see there. I think some of the specs will be the same. I think it's going to have a 13 megapixel rear-facing camera, 5 megapixel front-facing camera. But the specs are a mystery here. Hopefully it'll have 3 gigabytes of RAM instead of 2. I think it will keep the 32 gigabytes of storage, micro SD card slot, obviously, LTE, fingerprint. But we will have to wait and see what specs we get on this thing. And like I said, guys, I do think some of the specs on the Blade X2 Max will be the same as the Blade X Max from last year. So if you guys got the Blade X Max, do not expect a whole lot of upgrades on this phone, guys. I'm just saying, because it's gonna be a small upgrade of the Blade X Max from last year. Small upgrades. So don't get, don't get like, oh my god, don't get that. So, yeah, man, there it is, the ZTE Blade X2 Max coming to Cricket Wireless. Pricing and release date has not been released, but we will have to wait and see when Cricket announces this thing, and we'll have to wait and see when this thing gets released, and we'll have to see how much the phone costs. I think it's gonna be less than $200 because it's gonna be an affordable smartphone, and yeah. So yeah, so if you guys want Cricket Wireless, so think about going to Cricket Wireless. A new phone's coming your way, ZTE Blade X2 Max. What do you guys think about this phone? Are you guys going to get it? So yeah, that's all pretty much it, guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. It really helps me out a lot. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.